Is Algiers the next Dubai? And in today's video, I'm going to take you through one of the areas that I think really doubles down on this mentality and why I truly believe Algiers in Algeria is truly becoming the next Dubai. I'll point on a whole lot of different points coming throughout this whole video, but right now I'm sitting on the Mediterranean Sea. I have the Algiers city center in the background, and I'm walking through one of the governmental infrastructure development programs, and it is absolutely bizarre. It is so beautiful, and the thing that I love the most about the Algerians is how much they give back to their community and their people. So they have outdoor gyms, they have outdoor basketball, outdoor football, and just so many different things to do. There's restaurants all the way along here, kids play areas, there's a skate park, a running track, a cycle track, and it is just insane. The water is so crystal clear. It's a little bit windy, as you can hear, because it's coming straight off the sea. I'm at one of the furthest little peninsula outpoints that I could get to, but there's so much I want to showcase today. So welcome back to the video. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's keep on spreading Algeria to the world. If you're not already a part of the family, please take 2 seconds out of your day, hit that subscribe button, hit the like or even the share button. It really helps grow our engagement. So I just want to start off by thanking you all so much for your unwavering support. There's still so much I want to show just in Algiers, and then we'll move on to the other cities. But as I say, it's one of the most underrated countries I've ever visited, and I'm absolutely blown away by the kindliness of the people and just the infrastructure, the development, and the beauty that this country has to offer. So with that being said, enough sitting around, let's jump up and go and explore. I have now gotten to one of the furthest points that it's jutting out into the sea that I can get to, and just take all of that in. Absolutely gorgeous. You get the whole city center. There's a gentleman fishing, and then if I make my way to this bay area, there's actually a guy that was busy swimming in this massive pond. They have restrooms, a restaurant at the top there, so you can come suntan, and then on the back end there is a massive park. You can see how many areas there's for people to sit, for people to walk. I saw already some cyclists, some runners, some people just enjoying a lovely walk. And this is what I mean. It is probably one of the most underrated countries I have ever visited. I never heard anything good about it on the news until I came here myself, and I am just completely blown away. You can see the minaret down there of the Great Mosque. I still have a tour of that coming up, which I cannot wait. And then you see all the buildings, all the infrastructure, and all the way along you have these, and these are actually benches, so you can see it goes all the way along, so you can actually sit there and enjoy it. All outside, soccer fields, basketball fields, outdoor gyms a little bit down this way. So we are going to go and explore all of that today. And I can promise you I was not over exaggerating when I said how beautiful and crystal clear this water is. Take a look at that. Look how perfectly you can see all the rocks. It's a little bit murky, this area here, from some seaweed, but as you move more and more this way, you can just see how more clear it becomes, how quiet, how peaceful it is here, how the bay just wraps all around. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make my way out here, first walk all the way up here and explore, and then go all the way back down there. But absolutely gorgeous. These are some of the outdoor football, indoor areas I should say, and what you can see is down there they have a high pressure hose, and they're actually cleaning the complete surface, the outside, the goals, painting them. And this is what I mean just about the pride they take in areas that are for public consumption. So you have one there, another one there, I think there's another one even further down, and then if I quickly just swing you this way, all the way up there, I think I've passed around 6. I've been following the truck that has been cleaning them one after each other. You can see you have the freeway right there, some absolutely gorgeous buildings, and then the fact that they're taking such good care of them is something that I really appreciate. You can even see gentlemen down here that are sweeping the streets, making sure they're all in perfect condition. We move a little bit more this way, we see more of the harbour, but the fact that it's completely empty and they're still taking the time and effort to make sure it is maintained and kept in pristine condition, I think is really, really impressive. I just want to start off and apologize for the wind that you can hear. Obviously, being on the Mediterranean Sea, everyone knows that does sailing along the Med, that the weather changes so quickly and either the wind is with you or it's against you. So I'm really, really trying my best. I've tried with numerous different cameras when I've been recording in Algiers, numerous different types of microphones, and it all doesn't seem to really blunt in any of the wind. So if you're still watching at this point, I really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry for the noise of the wind, but I thought showcasing this would overcome the downside of having the wind. And I'm just at another little like harbour type area that I think they've developed for the future, because it's currently not in use. They have all the bays that and the open lids, and that ships can actually come in here and use. About 2 tables down from me, I went past a group of young guys, and it was really cool. They were actually from university, and they were sitting in the sun. Obviously there's a little bit of a shade because it's kind of like a barrel, and they were doing some of their university work, which was, I just thought, like, where else in the world can you sit with a view like this doing university work while catching a tan? It's absolutely incredible. There's some more that go down that way. There's probably about 20 of them just in this area that you can sit at. There's also ones completely exposed in the sun that you can sit at, but I just wanted to have a little stop here, just take it all in, just appreciate the scenery, just have a little stop before I continue on exploring a little bit more. I actually wish that I brought my swimming costume with me, because I have come across a beach in a bay area and it is honestly absolutely spotless. It currently isn't closed, so I cannot go down and have a look, but oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful. Take a look behind me. Not one piece of rubbish. I even saw a guy that was still there busy cleaning it up. And I saw it from a distance and I was like, it almost looks like it's out of a movie. Surely it cannot be that pristine, that perfect. It turns out that it is that pristine and that perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually trying to walk around, because it looks like this is a military type zone, so I can't really get there, or there's some military people, so I don't want to go there with the camera because I don't think that'll be a good look. But just having a look over here, there's a gentleman that's just come out of the water there that has been collecting bottles. He has about 4 or 5 bottles in, throwing it away. They have tons of bins all over the beach where you can go and distribute your garbage. They also have some seating areas, which is really stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Salam. Good, thank you. And oh, you can actually get down, so they just don't want cars to get down. There is a walkway, but I'm on closed shoes, so I'm not going to take a walk down, but just have a look behind me. Imagine from your house sitting out in the sun and just living your best life. I'm about 3 kilometers now from where I started. You can feel the wind. Obviously when you're on the coast, it absolutely pumps. There's all these like beautiful little enclosed little bays that you can sit at, and it just goes on for as far as the eye can see, but it seems like it's barricaded there, so I think this is as far as I can come to this point. And then once again behind me you have the Martyr monument on the top of the hill. We can see the boats that go to Spain, to Marseille. There's a whole lot of chips and like ice cream shops that are really cool, and people always say to me, like, where's everyone when you come and do these videos? Because they say I never interact with anyone. Number one, I said I never want to feel like I'm profiting off people, so that is one of the main reasons that I don't form interactions. Number two, whenever I come out, as you can see, there's basically like 2 or 3 people walking around here. So I don't know if it's because I come during the week at times where most people are at work and I don't come on the weekends, so it could just be perhaps that I am missing the busy period when everyone's around. And then also you've got to understand that Algeria is not a country that focuses big on tourism. They're more so internally and focusing on their own and providing the best for their people without the aspect of tourism. I don't fully understand it, but I respect it, of course. So I do try and have some interactions, but it's always either a language barrier, and a lot of the times I'm filming on my phone, so when I'm using interactions, I'm using my phone to then use as a translator. If I approach, say, a group of women, a lot of the times, even if I just say hello, they always like cover their face with their their headscarf and they don't want to talk, which also I completely respect. So that is one of the reasons why I don't have very much social engagement with people. I'd love to be able to take the camera, ask people the experiences, the places to visit, and everything. The people that do speak English that I have these small interactions with, I'm able to do it, but largely, often than not, there's the language barrier, or they rather don't want to be filmed. But there's actually a few more people coming out now, and you can see behind me just how beautiful that view is, how absolutely spotless it is. I'm now going to make my way up towards the road area and have a look at there's some beautiful seating areas and places to just like have some snacks. So that's where I'm going to head now and explore all the way down. Well, what I say is, what I mean by that is, number one, Algeria is extremely safe. Number two, it is completely clean. As you can see, no rubbish at all, absolutely anywhere. And number three is just the development that you see going on absolutely everywhere. It's the only thing I can compare it to is comparing it to Dubai. As you can see there, we're right on the Mediterranean, so you have an absolutely beautiful view. All the ships docked out there. You have all the new developments. So this is obviously one of the new developments that is going on, and you can see all the way up there some more cranes, more development going on, going all the way along. We can see the Martyr monument on the corner there, and then obviously around the corner you have the city center. So when I was at the race palace and the Martyr Square, that is all the way down there. So you think we are so far removed from the city, and it is still so clean, so well looked after. And just look at that view. I just cannot stop taking it in. It is so beautiful. I almost feel like I am in Spain or Italy, but as I said, unbelievably well maintained, so clean. And wow, Algeria just really knows what they're doing. That's what I can tell. While I was walking this top road, I had to showcase this. Look how beautiful this is. All of these little cabana type, it really has like an Atlantis, the Dubai feel, with all these little walkways, all these beautiful trees. And I just want to quickly go down this little walkway to showcase with you. Look at that for a view. There's some more cyclists. So as I said, I've seen a couple cyclists while I've been doing this, and then it almost looks like there are some little shops and that along the way, but there's a massive school playground, or children's playground I should say. There's also a huge workout area. Maybe I'll actually go down there and check that out, but it looks more like a children's playground. And then you can also see, if we go a little bit this way, there are some basketball courts and everything like that. Look how well maintained this area is. There's so much work going on to make sure that all the areas that need improving are being improved. But just look at this from all the outside area to the view. It's honestly spectacular. While I was just recording that, I thought, let me quickly jump on my Google Maps and see what this area is that I saw. And it's like a full street outdoor workout area. So as I said, we have some basketball in the background. How cool is that for workouts? Literally on the Mediterranean. Never ever seen that or anything close to this, especially that it's free and it's got this access, and like Venice Beach and that you got to pay. But the fact that this is completely free of access, you have to think that I presume people can come like at gatherings or concerts and everything there. The fact also that there's beautiful pull-up bars, there's so many different types of equipment that you can use. The fact your children can stay busy here with basketball. It looks like there's a whole lot of different restaurants, but it's honestly looks incredible. Like all of the really cool stuff where if you want to use body weight, more body weight, it's like all completely like that. So I'm going to put the camera down, because what is a walk around without having a cheeky little workout? So that's what I'm going to do. Look at this, is free. This is governmental provided, completely free. They even have like exercises, what you can do. I'm throwing my stuff down and I'm for sure having a workout. broken up this area, so you have like your back, your chest area here, and then a little bit of core. Then we even have like a cycling machine over here, some monkey bars I'll be doing, some more chest, back and core. Then down there we have some leg press, leg extension, lat pull down, curls, flies. So it is absolutely a gorgeous setup. Look at the view. Lots of people are walking past. Some are just doing a couple exercises and leaving, but the fact that this is just open for the public makes me really, really proud of Algeria. Especially, as I said, basketball courts there. If I had a ball I would play, and then some little like chalets / cabins. Really, really awesome. I honestly feel like I'm on the Miami Beach promenade in Boca Raton, Florida. It's absolutely amazing. The workout was lovely. It was so cool that we kind of felt like we're in this beach where people were sitting, watching one workout. It was absolutely amazing. I'm now walking to the complete opposite side. You can see a little child in the skate park having a good time. You can see the Ferris wheel in the distance. But I'm going to leave the emphasis on this absolutely amazing developmental project here and a place where I had such a lovely day. So I want to thank you so much for the support. I've got a couple of things I'm going to do for the rest of the day, such as shopping, butchery, fruit, and you guys have seen that so many times, so I really want to leave the emphasis on here. If you're still watching at this point, thank you so much once again. Sorry about the wind, it's been absolutely insane, but I'll see you all in the next video.